Hey, well, hello everyone. Welcome back to episode 4 of the Generations Challenge. As you can see, I have a very tense sim and I need to sort out the industrial level of this town because they're all coughing and hacking and... oh, I want that. And it's kind of gross. So, I've got quite a little bit of money here. So I'm going to soon put in probably some windmills or solar panels or something so we can bring that down a little bit. But I do want to take Penelope out to the spa so she can have a nice relaxing time there, as she is a yoga sim, if you will. So let's go and do that. Wow, we've been here 2 minutes and you're already feeling flirty. It's a bit of a horny sim, aren't you? Now, in my ideal situation, these two would already be getting married, but I've taken things slow simply because he's not that type of sim and I worry for rejection for us. So what I would like to probably do is move him in, and I probably will change aspirations temporarily to try and get like a soulmate one or something going on, because they're near enough there, and I think that would be a really nice one to have between them. Kiko Ando. I've called to inform you that your great-great-grand second once removed cousin's friend Grandpa has passed away and for some reason has left a vast fortune specifically to you. Will you accept? Money, 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 give now. Under what conditions? And no thanks. So if I say no thanks, I don't get anything. If I say under what conditions, I know you will receive around about 2,000 simoleons. I've never done money, 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 give now. I'm going to do money, 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 give now. Very well. However, now that you've accepted, I must inform you that you will only get this money if you become married. Oh my god. Within 7 days. I should have stuck to my gun and gone for the middle one. Those are the terms. Good luck and congratulations on the next chapter. I'm such a twat. Well, we're not going to go slowly anymore, are we? We might as well go for it, because otherwise she ain't going to get that money. Let's go for it. See what happens. Will he? Oh my god, he actually accepted. What are you doing accepting? You don't like getting in relationships and staying to one thing. What are you doing? Alright, now she's going for... oh, what's this? Married for money. Penelope accepted the offer of a giant inheritance over the phone, but now she has only 7 days to get married to satisfy the hidden conditions of the reward. Why does this always seem to happen to her? Yes, why? Hey Penelope, it's me, Sebastian. Do you want to go on a date? Well, no, because you're having a yoga session with me. Come on. This is twice now. No, we're already out together. Okay, and now we're going for a foot massage. Why not do the full hog? She's very stressed out. She's constantly saying that she needs a vacation from work, which she's just had one, which was completely lousy anyway. So we might as well enjoy our time here, and then we can go back. Maybe even go to a library actually. She loves to read. So maybe we can take her to a library or somewhere with some books and enjoy our time. So we've been here quite a while. Sebastian has just buggered off. So it says here, soulful rub. Penelope's souls haven't felt that good in a while. So now we've enjoyed a bit of a spa time, and as I just said, Sebastian has buggered off somewhere. We shall... oh, she's hungry. Okay, so she's come out with some friends for a light dinner. You know, just to hang around with someone other than Sebastian for a change and have a break. Okay, so we've got this table here. So I have brought obviously one of her neighbours, Nathan. I say neighbour, he lives on the street over. Candy, and her work colleague, Rick. Okay, so I've just ordered them some food. I've picked them all up a variety. Do you spend ages if you do happen to go into a restaurant? I know that it can be a pain, especially how long they end up staying there, but do you pick depending on what you think that individual sim likes, or do you just go randomly? Just curious on that one. Okay, so we're just gonna chill out with some friends. What's at risk? Single and loving it. Well, of course it's going to be at risk. Yeah, well, you gave me the workaholic without wanting to give her the workaholic. That is actually a really annoying lifestyle if anyone does get it, because they will just bugger off to work as and when, even when you don't want them to. It's like I went to put her to bed and she walked out the door and decided to go and get a few hours of work. I mean, come on. That's a bit excessive. Okay, so our Sims are not eating bugger all. We're not eating bugger all. Eat your sandwich. We're paying for it. At this rate, I'm going to be putting them all into doggy bags and taking them home. What is up with that? Come on, hurry up and eat it. Back in a second. Yeah, I bought you food and none of you guys are eating it, so this is what's going to happen. And they're all going to go in my fridge. You're taking so long to eat that sandwich. It's like 1:44 in the morning. Come on. Yep. One. Next one. Come on. Come and get it. Because right, now we should be able to put these into our inventory. Pay, end the meal, and go home. Come on. Nice seeing you all, now bugger off. Okay, so we're on Love Day today, which means that we are going to once again go out with Sebastian and finally get married. I will just do it as an elope. I'm not going to do the whole wedding thing. I'd say that for later on in a generation, simply because I can't stand them in this game. Right, so Penelope actually has this little thing that's come up from the lifestyle single and loving it. It says engaged. Penelope is engaged to be wed now. Great news. But then again, it's a lot of commitment when she was so used to being single. Now, I must admit, I do like that from their lifestyles. Not necessarily a lifestyle I would have picked from her, but it was nice having that sort of choice that the game has made rather than I've had to make. It's like by now I would have liked her to probably accidentally fall pregnant or something. Then it'd just make it so much more easier, and I did used to love when it used to be like really spontaneous, especially in The Sims 3. Well, there's a lot of shit go on in that one, like random deaths and stuff, and not so much in this one. Okay, so we are here, and before the big event happens, see, go on a date, and yet we can't. Oh, receive a gift. Oh, that is so sweet. Let's go on a date. We can do it here. Oi! Oi! No! Come back! There we go. There we go. That's the way to get around it. Right, so we need to sit and talk. Sit together. There we are. And talk. So, here we go. Tell a joke. Literally just running off the list here. And I don't think it'd take long to be flirty, especially today. And then we want to tell another joke. Okay. Well, see, he didn't take long at all. Little bit horny devil there. There we go. Alright, deep conversation. Seriously, I am running off this list. And we need to do that twice. So let's just do that twice. Don't run away from him. Oh, that's sweet. Why are you getting angry at each other? Oh, let's do the deed. This time, please don't run away. Oh. Well, I think I missed that one. No kiss. Did they do it? I don't think they did. No, it cut out. Let's try this second time. That'll do. I don't want it cutting out again. I got 20,000 for marrying. Well, that's a lot more than when you say under what conditions, that's for sure. Oh, my house is gonna look so pretty. So, moving in together. Okay. So, off you go. Wow, they have a lot of money. I think it's only fair that we take just a little bit. Now, if it was on his own, he'd get whatever the house was worth. But we just got 20,000 for doing the elopement and, you know, marrying for money thing. So I think it's only fair to take, I was going to do 10, but I'm going to say 15. Is that too little? Is that cheating? 15,000. I mean, they've nearly got 100,000, so they're going to make any difference to them. It'll make us look a little bit pretty, especially after I've got some bits in for the house and got a nursery set up. You know what, fuck it, I'm taking 20,000. That's roughly what you'll get for the house. Right, let's quickly read these. So it says, you've satisfied the conditions of the inheritance. You can have your married sins move in together. Well, I've just done that. No, I've just done that. Why didn't that happen? No, he isn't. Why didn't I get my money? Right. So let's get our cold weather outfit on before we freeze to death, and same as him as well. So there we go. We've married for money. We didn't get the 20,000, which I said, but I suppose some people call that cheating anyway, which is completely unfair. Because if he lived on his own, we'd get the cost of the house in the first place. But at least we got the 20,000 for marrying for money. So now we need to get on with our baby making. And just out of curiosity, how old is he? So we've got 46 days. How many has she got? 42. Okay, so they're roughly around about the same age, which is good. But it means that we need to get on the baby making scheme. But I don't think there's any bushes or anything here to do that. Okay, so we're supposed to both be flirty at the same time, which isn't happening. But we've done a good day, and it's nearly ended. So let's end the wedding night in the bush and try for that baby, because we need to start getting these generations on the go. And I know you've only had a few episodes, but I've actually been playing it off screen, you know, doing all the boring stuff and that. So the relationship in Fair has actually been going on pretty much since we started. Right, are we doing it? No, you're just taking your sweet ass time about it. So yes, we're gonna get this relationship going, get the baby on there, and then I'm gonna probably, while we wait to see or not whether she does actually fall pregnant, I'm gonna probably take some time and see what his skills and traits and stuff like that are like. Because I think we saw that he was in the scientist career, which is an active career, which I might keep him in, because it means that on occasion I can actually go and I didn't get a notification for that coming up. Trying for a baby for the first time, that didn't happen. And yes, I did just leave my train of thought, as always. So, legendary date, which is cool, because that was actually our first official date. Like, we've gone out together, but I've never actually pressed the date part. And finally, they got a decent woohoo. There we go. So, it says here, pleasantly satisfied. That woohoo was something to remember. Yeah, I bet it was. Okay, so now the date has officially ended. I think they both had a pretty good love day in total. Yeah. He ignores that tradition. Yeah, well, we'll see how this relationship goes, bud. So, let's go home. And we got a new sentiment out of that. Oh, no, he's got a sentiment. Oh, these ones are different. So we got deeply in love. Some romantic moments leave a powerful impression. And Sebastian will never forget how he fell even deeper in love with Penelope. Isn't that sweet? And then we got opposite attracted. Opposites attract. Sebastian has romantic feelings for Penelope, even though they are very different Sims. I like that one, because that is very true. They are very different. And then Penelope has a powerful bond with Sebastian. Yeah, we've seen this from her ones. And that must be the new one then that came up with the opposite attracted. So he is a people person. Sims living a people person lifestyle have an easier time building and maintaining a large friend group, sometimes at the cost of connecting with those friends. To acquire or maintain this lifestyle, a Sim should have 4 or more friends. So keeps low relationship level friends easier, but struggles to keep good friends and higher. Various benefits when interacting with 3 or more friends at a time, or when making a new friend. Less likely to gain long-term sentiments with friends. Greater need to be social. Tense when friend group contains fewer than 4 Sims. And he is a workaholic, which we have previously read with Penelope, so I won't go into that one. Okay. So who's his friends? Oh, that's good that he's friends with Nathan, considering she is as well. Obviously knows Candy and Ryder and Caleb, and then... Okay, so... Where is he gone? Typical, watching telly. Typical. That is really sweet. Just married. I'm surprised he gets that buff, considering he's uncommittal. Committal. However you say it. I can't pronounce it. I'm too common. You know. Ooh, intense lust. Uninspiredly decorated. I know, mate. I'm going to sort that out in a little while. Right, so we need to have 6 breakthroughs at work, and you are a level 3. You've got some there. Oh, you're an outdoor enthusiast. Alright, so harvest 10 identified plants, catch 5 fish, achieve level 4 herbalism, cook 2 plates of beetles over campfire, eat 10 plants. Oh, this must be the one that come with Granite Falls. I don't think I've ever done this one. I usually go for, if I do like an outdoor aspiration, it is actually usually the creator where you try and collect the rocks. Craft 3 excellent herbal remedies. Identify all on it. So we need to really be going on a honeymoon to Granite Falls at some point, which would be interesting. It means that I've got another sort of collections that I can be working on, which will be plants, and then I can start working on that garden area. It's a shame they make you start in a small lot, but we can't go bigger. Maybe if I keep them in pots and that, then if we ever move I can bring, well, I don't think that's until generation 5. Yeah, that's fine. Ignore me, I am mumbling. We have actually got a little bit of green here. And I think, see, that was at the end of the lot. I sort of done that as a guide. So I do have this little bit here that I can extend the house if need be. Or I can go upwards and keep that all as green. But I don't really want to go up because they're all quite low here. But I'll be able to do something with that, which is pretty cool. Okay. I can deal with that. Does that mean we need to collect these all from Granite Falls? If any of you actually completed this aspiration, do let me know, because I've never bothered with this one. I do prefer simple ones like, you know, the romantic ones or the career ones. I preferred actually the way they've done them in Sims 3, where you have that one lifetime goal, but we will work through them. Right, so let's move on from here. He has got work in 10 hours and we need to have 6 breakthroughs, which we can't have until we go to work with him. I'm clicking a bunch of buttons I really shouldn't. So Love Day was successful. They had a wonderful time, and that should be for both of them, yeah. And I feel like all I've done is messed around in this one, but we are now on the road to finishing these generations. Well, this first part of generations, and I do need to have a boy and a girl, from what the rules said. So I can't just pick one. I have to pick both, which will be a pain because if I have a girl, then a boy, then I'll end up with more kids, and which means I'm going to need more room, which means, yeah, it's going to be an absolute pain in the ass. So let's just quickly read up the rules on this generation. That's if I can find what I've done with them. Generation 1, here we go. Have a boy and a girl. Have any child teen have a level 10 in 2 skills. That ain't too bad. I'm pretty terrible when it comes to stuff like that. Let's just quickly replace that because I will be changing it anyway. Be good friends with all of your children. Throw a house party gold level and reach maximum level in your career. Well, she is quite high in her career anyway, but I wasn't actually going to stay in this career. I was actually going to move to another because we do need to complete this. Once she's had a baby, I was actually going to transfer her onto a critic career. Now it makes me wonder whether or not I should. But then we do need to complete this. Oh, the choices, the choices. So many freaking choices. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be doing. I will probably attend his first day at work and get him a move on. What's that? Identify a wild plant. I really need to have a look up on those wild plants. If any of you do watch this, do let me know if it is just Granite Falls or whether or not I can check it out anywhere. And before we end, shall we check? I think it would be a good idea to check. Yes, I know he starts work in an hour. Oh, that is disappointing. She's not. Oh, and something else is broken, but she don't seem too unhappy about it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode, which won't be too long off. And like I said before, I'm just going to have a little bit of play around with Sebastian, check out his career, see if I can unidentify some of these plants, and then we'll probably take the couple on another holiday to Granite Falls, and hopefully get Penelope knocked up, which I definitely will not be doing unless I am recording. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all soon.